All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a match between Mike Dechaine and Earl Strickland. This is the Predator Pro-Am Tour opener, the first tour of the 2014 season. We're coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, New York. We only have 10 gigs free on the hard drive. Is it? Yeah. We're dealing with a couple little technical issues really quick for recording purposes, so we're going to just check it out. 10's fine for this match? Okay. We have a little bit of low hard drive space. Alrighty. That's taken care of. Okay, so. Okay. And well, Tony's available soon. Tony.
On table 2, we have Wayne Cannon and
Tony?
Rodriguez.
Oh, okay. Did Tony Robles, he just finished his match. He could probably come over and chat. He's a great commentator, Tony Robles. Yeah. Totally. Match right here. Okay, so on the opening rack, Earl broke off and didn't make a ball. Mike has played a good safety here, but Earl can see part of that ball, and I think he can even make it if he chooses to go for it. Earl calls safe. Played a containing safety. It looks like he was trying to put the white ball behind the 10 ball there. Didn't get there. And has left Mike a shot. And it looks Mike's probably going to take this shot on. And he overcut the ball by quite a margin. Now, under these rules, this is the call shot, call safe rules. And Earl could put Mike back in if he wanted to, but Earl's called a safe, and it looks like he's got a wall of balls over here to hide behind, and that is what he has done. Beautiful shot there by the Pearl. Once again, this is a Predator Pro-Am Tour, coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, New York. And did you just see how little that ball moved? That was incredible. He feathered that ball off 2 rails and has got a great safe. And Earl is going to put him right back in trouble here, though. He's got a lot of balls to hide behind. And I fully expect Mike to come with the short cue here. We're sponsored by InsidePool.tv. NYCGrind.com, CNGGas.com, BarbecueJunction.com, NC Godfather. Special shout out to Predator Q's and the Delta 13 rack. Wow. Mike came with a wonderful jump shot, and that is going to get Earl a little unhappy. I think we all know that Earl does not appreciate the jump cue, even though what's funny about that is that he can jump with just about anybody. Earl's incredible with the jump cue, so but he naysays it a lot. There are two schools of thought about that, but you could go either way with it. I personally like the jump cue because I feel like it adds a little bit of excitement to the game, and the game isn't exactly the most exciting thing for people to watch. So I think that in that sense it's good for the game. But in the other sense, you can put somebody in an incredibly tough position, and then they can just pull out the short cue and get right out of it relatively easy. I mean, and in this case, obviously, Mike has jumped the ball and jumped it right in. And wow, he said, I'm going to get lucky, and guess what? He got lucky. There. He he just haphazardly went into those balls as hard as he could. He got a really good roll out of that. That was incredible. That was incredible. Now, Mike's got a good shot here to just bounce off the rail. Just make sure he gets past the 8, and there it is. And play the. You just want to make sure that he's got a decent angle to go from the 8 to the 9. And that's not going to be a problem for Mr. Dechaine, I do not believe. One of the most powerful strokes I've ever seen in this young gentleman here. How old is Mike? How old is Mike? You know? Let me look it up. Look it up when you get a chance. Mike's got a nice cut in the 10 ball. Just bear down and make sure to make it, Mike. Perfect. Mike looks really comfortable. He plays against Earl just about as good as anybody. I feel like I feel like a lot of players have trouble playing Earl because he kind of does have like a presence about him, and also you know, he talks the whole time. He's very distracting to play against him, and so certain players really don't like playing him just because of that sort of like, you could call it intimidation, you could call it distraction, sharking occasionally if you wanted to say that, but you know, Mike Dechaine plays incredibly strong against Earl Strickland. He brings a very strong game. If any of you were watching, he played against him in the Super Billiards Expo last year, and it was a super match, and Mike played incredible and came out the winner. So I don't think that Earl's presence or antics or whatnot is going to be of any effect to Mr. Dechaine here, and I fully expect him to come and play a very strong game, which he's shown in the first rack. He looked very comfortable jumping that ball and getting out, and that was not an easy out at all. He had to get a little bit of a roll there on the breakout, but he got there. Now, Earl has no shot. He's just called a push out. Once again, this is the Predator Pro-Am Tour, the first of the first tour of the 2014 season. Coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, New York. Earl has left Mike a sliver of this 1 ball, and I wouldn't be surprised if Mike gives it back to Earl here. I'd be surprised to see him do anything with this ball at this point, but looks like he's going to try to play safe or try to make the ball and just fire at it as hard as he can. And Earl's not going to like it because I'm not sure if he has a ball. You know what? Actually, Earl has a shot. He's got a full-on shot into the lower left-hand corner pocket, and it looks like he's firing at it. See how Earl does on his first shot of the match. Thick. Hit it thick. And sold out. All right, well, we're already seeing a little bit of frustration from the Pearl. Hopefully it doesn't affect his game. We all love to see him go a little crazy here and there, but we don't like it when it affects his game. We want to see his game because Earl's got one of the best games of all time. Now Mike's got a lot of issues here. Going from the 2 to the 3 is quite a predicament. And let's see how he chooses to do it. He looks like he might be going with inside English off of 2 rails or 3 rails perhaps. 3 rails. And is the 9 going to get there? Looks like the 9 got in the game. Mike played a beautiful shot there and didn't get rewarded. You hear? This one. And I am now joined in the booth again with Allison Fisher, the other Allison Fisher.
Back. The
She's
other
back.
Allison for sure.
Although you're both blonde, apparently.
Yeah, I'm kind of blonde.
Blonde.
I'm a former blonde.
Former?
Now I'm sort of like the sandy brown.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah, Allison's definitely a little. She's like bright blonde, really, right?
Yeah, she's pretty light brown. Pretty light blonde. Yeah.
You've met Allison, haven't you?
I have met her a number of times, and I had the pleasure of going to her clinic, her pool school.
Really? How was that?
She used to teach with Gerda Hofstetter in Charlotte. It was fantastic.
Oh. And you met Gerda, too?
Yes, I met Gerda.
Yeah, I hear Gerda's a really nice girl.
She's very, very nice. They're both
woman, I guess you could say.
Both wonderful ladies. So we have the
score is 1-zip.
1-zip, okay.
In favor of Mike Dechaine.
Mike
and
is
Earl's
leading.
Earl has got a perfect positional shot here, just barely missing the side by a narrow margin, and come out smelling like roses.
Yeah, so you can come out right across to the side rail. Beautiful.
And he got a little thin on this ball, and he's showing it. He's showing a little frustration here, but he's going to slice it in and be perfect on the 8. I have a feeling.
Oh, he came up short here.
Well, you know what? He's not perfect, but he's perfect for Earl because Earl is a potting machine. Fully expect him to do well with this shot, no matter how he chooses to play. Looks like he's going back and forth. Got a little funny on the 9, but once again, it's Earl, so I don't think it's going to be any problems. Fires it in with confidence. You see that? See, I might have babied that ball. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not Earl. He just fires it right in.
Okay.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a score line of 1-1 in favor of both of them.
In favor of no one. And
in favor of no one.
So I do have an update. I got to see the final moments and film the final moments of the 2 loser side matches in the amateur side.
Okay.
So we had Keith Adamick, an A player, defeat Jack Smith, also an A. And Keith is now playing Isaac. Let me see if I can find his last name. He's a newcomer to the tour.
Roll to break.
Like
he's breaking off the back rail. This is very interesting.
Great Britain.
Oh my goodness, he squats the rock though, dead center. Oh, get there 4-ball. Get there 4-ball. Oh my goodness, it doesn't happen. What was that again?
Isaac Horn defeated Brian Singh, who was quickly improving his game. They're both C players.
The wonderful C.
Yeah, Isaac is now playing Keith.
And now Mike has a shot here to come around the table. Is he going to go with low right and just spin it all the way around? Does he avoid all the balls? Oh my God, what a beautiful shot. He avoided everything.
He tracked right through them.
The traffic just like, Mike's like, there's no traffic there. I don't see any traffic. I shoot that shot and I go, I think there's a lot of traffic here. Not Mike, he knows exactly where the ball's going. Beautiful shot there. Okay, so he's looking at how he wants to get on the 5-ball, and it looks like he wants to. Is he going to try to get all the way down to the bottom of the table? He could probably swing this around 1, 2, 3, 4 rails and get to the bottom rail if he wanted to do something kind of funky with the stroke. And he always likes to do these sort of hard shots. And like I just said, 4 rails. He doesn't hit the 4th one, but close enough. And he's got a great...
it was fortunate he didn't tap into that 10 because then...
If he got jacked up over the 10, that would have been quite the predicament.
Might have to play the ball, play the shot with the bridge, potentially. And he's all right here, and he can just kind of stun the ball forward.
He wants to play...
Play it rail first, maybe.
Yeah, he's going to play rail first. He's going to play the 5 right by the 7. And that's great control there. You know what? I say that, and then the ball kept rolling. You see that, Allison? Wow.
He likes to do that.
Yeah, it just does. On this table, it's quite fast, and also he does have the lights over it, but it's not. They don't affect it as much because they're not incandescent lights. They're just fluorescent lights. So it doesn't dry the table out as much as say like an AccuStats match would. You know, they have this sort of a lot more lights on there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel like this table plays very similar to all the other tables in this area. All playing with championship cloth. These are Brunswick gold crowns, and the rails have been replaced on this one very recently. The rails on this table is less than a year old, and that's including the shims and everything.
Wow, look at this.
They do.
Oh, wow.
Well, Earl is going to be livid. Earl's not going to be happy about that, I'll tell you. But you know, he's happy to get back to the table, and look at he's not getting down on himself.
No, he's got the 5.
He's going to try to top the left-hand corner here. Not the easiest of shots, though, boy.
No, I think Earl's going to fire this in. Oh, he played it nice control.
Nothing
nice
but net.
Stuff. Yeah.
In the center pocket,
nice.
man. Wow, beautiful shot there. And he hit it so soft, too, you know. He likes to fire balls. And he just played that one. Just perfect speed, pocket speed. Amazing. Yeah, Mike, you know, I feel like Mike could have ducked there. He kind of played a little bit of a haphazard shot there on that 5 ball, you know?
Yeah, that was a little bit careless.
I agree. But Mike that's kind of Mike's game, though, and he gets away with it because he is one of the better shot makers in America today. And Earl's perfect here. Stop. Maybe draw the ball a little bit on the 9 ball. Perfect.
Wow. Well.
Didn't look at that ball. He did not look at that ball, boy. If that's any indication as to how he's going to be playing this match, you know, Mike's not going to have as much problems as you'd expect.
It's still a little bit early here to tell.
Absolutely. And wow, fires that right in.
Shot.
Just fires in the bank.
No way.
Where's the white ball going to go, though?
He might be inside. No, he's all right.
He's got a shot, but it's not easy by any chance.
Wow. Huh. Well, that rack certainly became a little more suspenseful than we expected it to be.
Had a little bit of back and forth there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. You kind of expect these guys to just run out from everywhere, but not today so far.
So it went from Earl leading to now Mike takes a 2-1 lead.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Predator Pro Am Tour coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, New York. Sponsored by InsidePool.tv, NYCGrinds.com, CNGGas.com, BarbecueJunction.com, NC Godfather, and a shout out. Thomas Warren? Gotcha. Predator Q's and Delta 13 Rack.
Mike is playing a push-out
Want me to say
here.
that his name instead? Thomas.
Oh, that close is going in.
Thomas Warren.
Pool 20 and 21, we are going to start doing some challenge matches for the Long Island City High School Gymnastics Boys
Thank you.
team. They won the championship the last 2 seasons in a row. We're trying to help them raise money to help pay for new equipment.
He's got a beautiful safety here behind the 6 ball.
No, he didn't quite get there, unfortunately.
No, Mike's
Let
got
Michael
room.
look at it.
Mike's going to feather it and go down table with the white ball or with the 1 ball, either way.
Let's see. Well, this is not going to be very good either.
It's safe, but it's just a containing safety. It's not a very aggressive safety. Earl's got another good shot to try to snooker his man here. Coast to Coast Restorations. And Earl didn't get there either. His left Mike. Another safe. I think that Mike is probably going to try to put the cue ball behind the 3 ball and send the 1 up table. You could slice it really thin, and if you slice it that way, then you're probably not going to solid a shot even if you don't get the snooker. Back and forth here. And he chose to go with the thick route, and he still didn't solid a shot, and Earl's calling safe. And Earl is going to get him on the 6. Perfect. There we go. Now we'll see if Mike can come with a good kick shot and try to get separation. Measuring it out. And he's calling the 10 ball. And he's going to move the 6. No, he's not. So I'm not sure if the 2 goes by the 6. Earl's looking at it. I don't think it does based on his demeanor. It looks like he's got to play the 2 in the opposite corner down the long rail. So he's going to aim for the 6 ball here with the white ball or just miss the 6. You don't want to get over the 6 though, Earl. Don't want to get over the 6 though, Earl. Perfect.
That's all right.
Perfect. That was a very good defensive battle, and Earl came out the victor, so to speak. And
nice.
He pots that down right down the rail. I mean, he was just perfect on that ball. You can't get any more perfect than that. And he got a little careless on that shot, but still, it's Earl, and he's complaining about the position. You know, what's funny about Earl is that he can make any shot from anywhere, but he still manages to complain when he gets a little tiny awkward on his positional play. Speaking of missing a ball, though, oh my goodness, I would never have expected Earl to miss that ball. I'll tell you.
Well, once he gets in his mind that he got badly on the ball, then he'll talk himself out of making the shot.
Goodness.
I speak from experience. Okay, well, Mike is likely going to tie this up. We didn't change the score here.
It's 2-1, yeah. I got it.
Oh, actually, that's going to make it 3-1.
Yeah, Mike's ahead 3-1 here. Trying to. 3-1 in favor of Mr. Mike Dechaine. Goodness. Who's this box character?
Huh? No, I'm just kidding. It was a joke. You didn't get it? I couldn't hear you.
And we just heard the break of George Rodriguez in the background playing against Wonsan.
Wayne Can?
Wonsan, that's the pronunciation.
Wonsan? Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Everyone says can for some strange. Isn't that how it's spelled?
That's how it's spelled. Yeah.
Wong Song, yeah, he's an amazing player, isn't he, though? Only 19 or 20 at this point.
Yeah, he's 19 years old. He'll be 20, I believe, in February.
All right, Mike breaks off. Looks like he does not get a ball, but he's left Earl a pretty easy safe. He's going to try to bank the 1. He's calling the 1. He just cut it right in. That was amazing. I did not know he could even do that. I thought the 1 was blocking him. Now here he's got a very interesting angle. He's looking at it. He's not sure if he can make the 4 now right after the 3.
Yeah, the 3 to the 4 is going to be a little bit funny here. So he's either got to get on the left side of the 4. Yeah, this is what he'll be able to do. Just come straight forward.
He's trying. Yeah, he wants to just drift right past the 9 and play the 4 in the opposite corner, or I'm sorry, opposite side.
Opposite side pocket.
Yeah. Looks like
unless it passes by the 9 in the top corner.
I do not believe
it's hard to see whether it does or not.
It does, obviously, the way he played it. He's going to be perfect. Well,
he's got
a little hampered with the 4 ball.
It looks like he isn't too blocked with the 5. He won't have to jack up too terribly.
He plays the jack-up shot better than anybody I've ever seen. Perfect.
Wow.
Well,
got just past it.
I'm not sure if the 5 ball goes by the 8. Our vantage point's not exactly the easiest to see some of these angles.
Safe.
He's calling safe, so it obviously does not. He's trying to put the cue ball behind the 8 ball. And he's done it perfectly.
That was nice. Oh, look, this 5 might sit right down there.
That's bullshit. The ball curved this far.
Earl's saying that the ball curved considerably. It's hard to see from, but this table plays very well. So I'm going to say that I'm going to say it didn't curve that much. Let's just put it that way. Might have curved a little bit, but if you roll the ball down the table, it's going to curve a little bit no matter what, even if it's perfect. It's hard to get a table 100% perfectly level. A lot of people don't realize we have subways underneath the Steinway Poolhall, and they do move the tables a tad, apparently. That's what I've been told by the table mechanics. Speaking of the table mechanics, that's one of our sponsors, I've been told, Coast to Coast Restorations. Does all the tables here at Steinway Billiards, and they're all clothed with championship cloth. And the first 6 tables here in the box, that's tables 13, 14, 27, 18, and the other 2 in the corner. They all have brand new rails as well. They put them in for the 14-1 tournament last year in fall. And that'll make the score 4-1 in favor of Mike Dechaine. Once again, this is the Predator Pro-Am Tour.
This is the 7th season running for the Predator Pro-Am Tour. It's gone through some transformations, but in recent years it has been split into separate divisions between the amateur and the open pro, with the amateurs playing 9-ball. So now we have
Mike Dechaine broke off.
Mike had a great break here. Looks like he's pretty well set to get this rack underway, and I don't think he should have any issues here. I'd like to see Mike really start to get into a groove and run off with this match.
Well, he has every potential to, if Earl doesn't give him a challenge.
Or if he doesn't let Earl to the table.
Yeah, I mean, and Mike can run racks, boy, I'll tell you. Especially in 10-ball, he's got such a great 10-ball break. He came up a lot short there, though. Is he going to play safe? I believe he just called safe. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought I heard him call safe. Sorry about that. Okay, he got perfect on the 5 to just. He's got to kind of slow roll this though a little bit, cinch it a little bit.
Yeah,
you got to baby it a little bit. See, he's looking at it. He doesn't have. got to kind of baby this one.
Or he could come back and forth. Oh, that's nice.
Yep. See, he had to really slow stroke that ball. It's a good shot. Mike is playing very well. He went a little far there, but he can play this in either the side or the corner, depends on what he likes. He's choosing the side, it looks like. Perfect. One natural rail. Drift forward, and he's out. This is a very beautiful showing from Mike Dechaine.
This will put the score at 5-1.
He looks really comfortable, doesn't he? Wow, 5-1. So again, we're sponsored in part by Barbecue Junction. We're here trying to promote the Battle of Legends, which is taking place January 14th to the 16th. And it's a match between Efren Reyes and Earl Strickland, who's playing on the match table right now. We're also sponsored by InsidePool.tv, NYC Grind, C&G Gas, Thomas Warren, and Coast to Coast Restorations. And we'll have a special shout out to Predator Q's and Delta 13 racks. So the racks that we're using for this tournament. Mike's set to break off. He's just, look at that break, boy. He just squats the white rail every single time, doesn't he?
Yeah, it was a beautiful break.
It's one of the reasons why he's such a strong player in 10 ball is that break. It's hard to fade that break from Mike Dechaine there.
The one is not in an ideal position here for Mike, so he'll have to play safe. And I'm guessing he's going to try to put the cue ball behind the 6 and the 4.
Yep.
Or no, he went the opposite way.
I liked that better because it was tough to avoid that side pocket there, and he tried to get greedy and put it behind the. He was trying to get behind the 3 ball, obviously, just barely missed the side. It's hard to miss the side there, though. The nipple, the point. So Earl's going to probably just float out one rail, or he can choose to go.
I think he's going to draw this shot, avoid the 4 and the 6.
Hit it perfect. And it looks like the 2 does go by the 3 ball. Oh, wow. Beautifully done.
What a beautiful shot.
Wow. And he knows he wants to come long there because he's got plenty of room as soon as he gets past that 8 ball.
Well, he's all right here. He definitely didn't.
He's talking about how the spin isn't taking off the rails as much. Something about the spin not taking off the rail like he expected it to. You know, you gotta love Earl's pace at the table, boy. It's one of the best parts about his game. I mean, really, he just makes it look so easy. He plays really fast. And you know, what's funny, he's come a little far here, but I mean, I fully expect him to be able to do well, and he hit that. I mean, took about 3 seconds and just fired it right in. I mean, you know. Earl does play incredible on the 10-foot table, I will tell you that right now. But we do not have a heated 10-foot here. He wants it to be heated. He wants the table to be heated, and I don't blame him. But no, the 10-foot table here at Steinway Billiards is not heated. So But it's got very new cloth. Have you put some balls on that table?
Yes, a couple times. Not for any real good length of time.
I tell you, those lacrosse table shots, they look a lot tougher on the 10-foot. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh yeah, everything looks a lot different on that table. There's no doubt about it.
Agreed. Yeah. Yeah, Earl's actually very collected today. You know, it's early in the day. You know, that's why. Very calm and collected. Even though he's made some mistakes in this match already.
It doesn't look like
he's
anything's
not going to make any ball on a break this time. But you know what? He didn't really sell out an easy shot, though. You know.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of it so far.
Shot, although I think
he's going to fire at it, isn't he?
Oh.
Mike Dechaine. I love this kid. He just fires it. He just goes. I don't know if.
I'm shaking my head at that.
What's safe? What's safe? Is there? That's not a word in the dictionary. Oh my goodness. All right, so Earl's looking at the carom to carom the 6 into the 10, or to play the 1 ball into the 10. Either or. It looks like he's playing the 6 carom into the 10. Oh, he got real close with that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. That was a very close attempt.
That's a beautiful shot there, too. I mean, but now Mike can roll this in if he wants to, or he can try to go forward 2 rails and play the 2 on the side. Let's see what he chooses to do. He's just going to baby it.
Oh.
Yeah. And he sold out. Didn't. I mean, that was a really tough shot. I mean, that's like very difficult to judge. A little off angle.
The score.
Is it 6?
Score up here. It's 5-2.
I clicked it already here. Just had to click the update.
Ah, I see.
Yes, it's 5-2 in favor of Mike Dechaine. And Earl's at the table. And is he going to play the 2 or the 3-10? He is. Because it was natural. Because getting from the 2 in between the 10 to play position on the 3 was just too tough. So he chose to play the combination, and he got perfect.
Well, it was 5-1, and now it's 5-3. So
and just
Earl is
very short
definitely
time,
not out of this.
Not at all. If anything, the match is swayed towards, the momentum has changed in his favor.
Juan San is still in the tournament. He is currently playing George Rodriguez, who is a top local open player. And I believe he is leading George now 5-2 on the table directly behind us. I'll double check as he moves up the bead. Yep,
there Earl goes. He breaks from the side rail, and he's trying to make that 1 ball into the side, and it looks like has done just that. And look at this layout,
wow,
Allison. You see any problems?
Beautiful. Not so much. I don't really see any issues with this rack here.
I'm not seeing any issues with this rack either. A little inside there, beautiful. Play the 4 on the opposite side. Just make sure he has an angle to get up for that 5 ball. See, Earl likes to play for the corner pockets, but in this case, I think that playing for the side was probably a better idea, because there's a lot of traffic with the 10 ball there and the 7-8. Either side, you get on the either pocket you get on.
He's all right here. I think he can just spin it out 2 rails.
He can.
So it's
you got to watch the 10 though, and the 9 actually, because the 9 is along the same path if you go there. So we'll see how he chooses to get there.
Looks like he's playing this ball forward. He's going to come straight down.
He's got to go forward. And he misses the 9 too. And wow, what a beautiful shot there. He played a stun with a lot of right English to get out there, and wow, beautifully done. Earl's in a hoodie. It's actually kind of cold in this room, actually. We do put on the air conditioning a lot here, so it's kind of a little bit, it's brisk, I would say.
It was a lot warmer in here yesterday for whatever reason. I think there were a lot more people
There was
for
a lot
one
more
thing.
people, yeah. The room was incredibly packed yesterday. And now Earl has chosen to take a path where he's going to go 2 rails. He went a little far with it, but he still has the ability to he can hit this a lot softer now. He wanted to be a little thicker on it, but he can hit this softer. And then just like that. Ow, wow. Perfect. The Z shot.
All right, it went from 5-1 to now 5-3.
Double. And then click on the T. And then, yeah, over there, go all the way to the right. Oop. And you just replace that, and then you hit close it. And then you have to click that to update it. There.
Thank you very much, IC Waltz. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who is watching out on the stream around the world. In case you're just joining us, I am Allison Fisher of nycgrind.com, along with Ross Lacey, who's a local player here, plays out of Steinway. And just want to give a shout out to owners Manny, George, and Anna. They do such a great job here at Steinway. The food is excellent. The staff is awesome. They work very hard and do a lot of great things for pool in New York. So I just want to make sure that they are recognized because we really appreciate them.
Speaking of Steinway Blades, have you had the food here?
Yeah, the food's awesome.
The food here
really
is amazing.
I need to get some
I could
more
eat here
of
every
the
meal,
food.
man. Every meal. They've got everything here. Just wonderful, wonderful food. I mean, for a pool hall, anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they basically do quality diner food at a pool hall, which is like, wow, unheard of.
And a good steak. I don't really eat steak, but
Apparently the steak is really
yeah.
good. Yeah. I'm gonna get it tonight, maybe.
That's right.
I love it. I love it. I thought Allison Fisher had a British accent.
Allison Fisher does.
She's the other Allison Fisher.
I'm a different one.
Is the last name spelled differently too, right?
Yeah, my first and last name are spelled differently.
Look at this shot. Mike has just floated down perfectly for the 2.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Kind of strange though. I mean, he's got an interest.
Yeah, this is kind of funny because he's on the wrong side of the 2 ball. So I think what he's going to have to do here, he might be able to just, he might be able to follow
he's going to
through.
bank it.
He's going to bank it. Okay.
He's going to bank it. I don't mind that, but.
You're going to see like Dechaine fire. Oh, wow, look at this. What a shot. What a shot.
Well, I thought there was traffic there, but apparently that's another one of those shots that he doesn't think there's any traffic. Wow, beautifully done.
Yeah, so now he can go forward to the end rail, come out to the right side
Looks
of
like
the
he's going to draw the ball. Is he queuing low on that ball?
And we're being entertained by the dancing Aaron McManus.
He just chose to cinch it.
Chose to play at the long shot.
It looks like he got a little bit of an interesting angle. He could probably just stop right there and take a cut on the 6. That's probably what he's going to do.
That's what he's going to do. He's taking a second look at it.
I really like him taking a little extra second on this
Yeah, that's
shot.
That's the right move here. I like that.
How about just go all the way down table and back? Cued it perfectly. Incredible.
Yeah, that's one of those shots for me. Sometimes you can, I know personally in the past, if you try to hold the ball, and funny things can happen in that situation from what I've seen. Okay, well, this is going to put Mike Dechaine back in the driver's seat. It's going to put him on the hill, 6-4 if he is out from here.
Yeah, I would doubt him not getting out from here. It's a very unlikely. He rattled that one a little bit though. He tried to miss that one, I think. The pockets are extra generous if you hit them at the right speed. And he's perfect obviously on the 10 ball.
Well, this match has certainly gotten a bit more interesting.
Yeah, he was. Mike Dechaine was running away with it, but Earl's clawed his way back. And you know, even though Mike Dechaine is on the hill, Earl only needs 3. You know, and when Earl needs 3, Earl can get out.
Oh, I see my mom Nancy is out in the stream, out in the chat. Hi, Mom. My mother's an avid pool fan. Used to come with me to all of my tournaments when I was growing up. So thank you. Thanks for tuning in, Mom. All right, and we have a 6-4 game. Mike does not want to let Earl back to the table right now.
No, he really wants to make a break and run here, but if you don't make a ball in the break, you're not going to break and run. I feel like Earl's probably going to go lefty and fire at this. What do you think? Fire at the cut, left-handed?
Yeah, I think you are correct.
How's he rolling? He's rolling pretty good.
He's got the 10 ball here. I don't know whether he'll go for this 10.
Smoke. He came out smelling roses there. Yeah. You know what? You know what he can do, Allison, is he can. I think he can. Is he straight in? It looks like he's straight in.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell from our vantage point.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
He might be even reversed. You know, he might have to draw it back down table, but he's too close to the ball. I don't think he can do that.
No good shot for the 10 ball. Most definitely not.
I'm not sure if I think the 3 ball does pass the 10. There, it looks like it does.
Yeah, the 3 ball.
It definitely goes by
definitely passes the 10.
Definitely goes by the 10. And yeah, I said draw, snap, draw back. But 8 ball might. Yeah, 8 ball's going to get in the game. Yeah. Earl's complaining about the speed of the table. He wanted it to come up a lot shorter than it came out. So.
Earl is called safe.
Going to kick 2 rails behind it.
This is.
And he hit it pretty good. Let's see how safe it gets. Well, Mike's confronted with either a follow shot or a draw shot.
Yeah,
I think he's probably gonna. I think he might jack up and draw it. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. It's a very slight jack up. He's drawing the ball for sure.
Yeah, I see that definitely.
Rattled it.
That's why I would rather go with the follow shot there. I feel like he can
make that ball?
Be more accurate.
Yeah, I agree.
It's hard to see if the 3 ball is going to pass here.
I think it'll pass.
It probably does.
Yeah. Because you can hit it pretty thick on that rail, and it still goes on this table.
Earl is not out of it yet by any means. He can play this 2 rails forward. No, he just played it 1 rail.
He went really far though. Actually, perfect.
Yeah.
I thought he might get straight in there. So now he's just going to go low left and just drift right out to the center of the table. Perfect. Perfect. The center of the table is your friend. Snap draw. No, he's going to try to get above. He wants to get above the 9, or is he just going to take the 3 rail approach? Looks like he's taking the 3 rail approach. A little bit of left. Perfect. And the score is going to be 5-6. Mike Dechaine is on the hill, but Earl is at the table. Once again, we are sponsored in part by InsidePool.tv, NYCGrind.com, CNGGas.com, BarbecueJunction.com, Thomas Warren, Coast to Coast Restorations, Predator Q's, and the Delta 13 rack.
All right, I'm going to step out here shortly, and I shall return.
Earl set to break off here. Makes the 1 in the side again. That's what he's trying to do from that side rail. And then where's the 2? Is it down? It's down. And does he have a shot at the 3? I don't think he does. I think he's... He's complaining about not getting a roll off the break there. He made a very strong break. Very strong break.
How's everything going over here for you guys?
Hey,
going
it's
good?
Alvin. Alvin is in the booth.
Coming back to life
a little bit.
Coming back to life. What's the Pearl? I see the Pearls. These guys are both doing good. Both making mistakes and capitalizing off each other's mistakes.
Ooh, Earl played a very good safety there, didn't he, though?
Just wanted to check in on you guys, make sure everything was going good here at InsidePool.tv, blasting out worldwide across the galaxy.
Oh, Alvin. Love him to death. He's the only one that can say live. He is the only one. Yeah, Earl didn't get a good roll, but he made a pretty good safety, and Mike is pulling out shorty. Pulling out the short cue. Good shot of Mike elevating. Now, Earl has the option to put Mike back in at this point. It's call shot, call safe, but I think Earl's going to take this, and he's going to get on the 5 from here with a little bit of low right. And he looks like he's off to roll. He looks like he's off to the races. It looks like we might have a hill match here. I'm not going to speak too soon, but that's what the scoreline should read after this layout. Wow, he went forward 3 rails. I mean, there's not many people in the world that would play the shot like that, but Earl plays it like that. Wow, beautiful shot there from Earl. A little bit of low left. Perfect. Earl is playing incredible. Uh-oh. Where are you going, Whitey? Oh, boy. Sometimes Earl thinks about where he wants to get as much as he needs to at times.
Wow, look
You're
at
still
this.
on. And he had a really easy out there, and now you know, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do here. It looks like he's going to try to cut at it, or he's thinking about a safety, or no, he's going to go cross side. See about the banks. See if banks are open. Banks are not open. You know, he played a two-way shot there, but he's playing one of the best shot makers in America today, and you know, Mike's going to get at least real close, if not making this ball. Oh, how you like that? Wow, like spiked it in, jacked up off the rail. What a great shot from Mike Dechaine there to end the match. Earl's not happy about it, but you know, you can't hate your man for making a beautiful shot like that. Wow. Wonderful, great match. Could have gone hill there, but Earl got a little lackadaisical. And we'll see how he does on the one-loss side. Mike Dechaine advances.
Table 10, Mike getting it. Earl Strickland on table 10.
Looks like
Earl Strickland and Mike getting it on 10.